Hello, hello. Good morning, wet paper bag. Good to see you here first thing on stream. Good to see that the Sapphire bot works so seamlessly. I haven't really used that many Discord bots in the past because I'm not really I've been on Discord servers, but I've never managed a server before. And I tend to have pretty bad luck with a lot of software. I run into a lot of issues. Maybe luck is less of the thing and more of a, as they say, a skill issue. But haven't run into any issues with the bot so far, which is nice. Anyways, playing Infinity Nikki today. Last time I streamed Nikki, I had completely finished the Wishful Arosa dress outfit, which was very time-consuming, but ended up being pretty nice. I liked doing all of the fighting all the factions and stuff. It was cool, especially the animations for each of the different sovereigns. That was really cool. I'll switch over to the gameplay screen here. Alrighty. So, I'm going to be doing... Oh, I didn't do Dig Pair Pal yet. I'm going to be continuing the main story now that I finished Wishful Arosa, because that was the roadblock. Had been in the way. Yeah. Off stream, I was doing some dew collecting on the firework aisles. I also tried to make an original outfit with the Wishful Arosa hair. I'm not really feeling it, but you know, I'm trying. Oh, I just realized I still have two audios going right now. That's not good. One time I had an entire stream where there was two audios layered on top of each other. I really get... There's probably a way to, like, make it so that one of these doesn't appear on the gameplay screen. Anyways. Oh. What just happened to Twitch? Hold on, let me refresh the Twitch stream. Okay, there we go. The stream manager on Twitch just got really weird for a second, like, it looked like everything went offline, and I'm like, that shouldn't happen. I need to reset my PC, everything is lagging like shit for me. Oh, damn. I just had this really weird spike on Twitch. Not just streamed my PC itself, oh dear. That's not good. Well, see you once you do your reset. But yeah, for a second, like, the stream manager on Twitch just made it look like everything from my stream went offline. It was kind of spooky. It was like the session time went to 0, viewers went to 0, followers went to 0, bitrate went to a flat line. I was like, what just happened? But it's normal now. Okay, I'm just gonna switch to the Wishful Arosa outfit, just because that's also what the game wants. Did I have it set to any of these? No, I didn't. I can just do it for this one. You can be Wishful Arosa. Oh yeah, I glowed up this. That's one of the reasons I was at the firework aisles. I am going to have my audio playing just for a second so I can hear what everything sounds like. Here we go. Oh man. What? That sound played like twice, that was weird. Anyways. Whose is this? Make a wish? Oh, the horns look so pretty. I'm pretty dedicated to saving up my, my pulls for a while, though. I know that, they're going to be rerunning that one dress that has, like, the fairy wings and the pointed ears. I'm kind of interested in getting that, but I'm also not really sure. Just because I probably will definitely not have enough to guarantee it. Oh, Flaminica! Hello! Hide the bottle, it's the boss? Should I be concerned? Okay, I'm gonna turn off my audio testing now. It's pretty echoey in here with the mic. It's just gonna be like that. I kinda have to just settle with not constantly worrying about the audio quality all the time, or I'm just gonna get stressed out over it. I am gonna get a better mic eventually. This mic is good, it's just not built for this type of room. It's one of those... What are the two different types of mics called? Condenser and then something else. It's a mic that's built for a room that has like padded walls, basically. Anyways, I haven't read this. I'm gonna read this before we get started. March 15th, 8:35 AW. Sunny turning to cloudy. Waterfall on the Crescent Moon Island. I followed the marks on the stone slab and arrived here fully prepared. After making my way around the waterfall, I discovered a cavern just as I had expected. The path inside was winding, with the sound of a stream echoing. I suspected there was an underground river nearby. The ground was slippery, so I had to tread carefully. I'm just playing some Anno 1800. 1800, I think, is probably the better way to say that. Making sausage and bread for people. Sausage and bread is pretty nice. You know, if you wrap the sausage in the bread, that makes a hot dog. Anno 1800. Was that... Hold on. Okay, yes, I have heard of this game. I can guarantee that my brother probably has like 1 billion hours in this. I'm pretty sure he's told me about this before. Most RTS games he's pretty big into. Anyways. Where was I here? The ground was slippery, so I had to tread carefully. Deeper inside, I came across the same stone door and slab that I had seen in the gloomy cavern. I believe that they were operated by a similar mechanism. Note, one mark on the slab differed from the one in the gloomy cavern. It said that these two were connected. On my way back, I slipped and fell into the water. It was an accident. I had to rest in bed to recover. I'll resume my exploration another day. I'm just gonna move the mic slightly. You might hear some funny noises. Okay, I have some daily stuff to do. Oh, that was pretty instant, okay. Make a rare piece. Well, it doesn't have to be a rare piece, that's just what I'm gonna do. I like these boots. I don't have a fish for it. Arm warmers. Outdoor activities call for sun-proof sleeves. Their refreshing green is a cool slap on the sun's fiery face. You know, when I think of cooling down on a summer day, I don't think of arm warmers. Okay, the only one of these that I need to do is either a mini-game or this. This is just the same thing. Oh, it's upgrading a Eureka. I could probably do that. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do that. That's good. That'll be quick. Which one? Which one? Let's go with you. I always end up having to use this one. load up at least like once. That's 3 times more than once. And now? There we go. What the heck? The stream manager just did the thing again. Come on. Go back to normal. Is Twitch dying? Why did that happen again? Maybe I should. Well, no, I basically, like, I had my computer. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully that doesn't actually affect the stream at all, and it's just a visual thing for me. Anyways, the bitrate says it's fine. It's just the page just gets weird. Okay. Anyways, time to go and talk to the Wishmaster. So we gotta go to the Wishing Woods. Firework Isles. Wishfield. Let us go talk to the Wishmaster. The Wishmaster should be Geroda now, so that's pretty nice. Good for my boy Geroda. Finally getting to have some success. Hey, bird. I want to get more cloaks for Momo. Some more that will, like, suit him better. What are you doing, Momo? Zooming around. Silly little guy. Maybe I should just go look at the normal Twitch stream page, and that won't have issues. Maybe it still will. I don't know. Anyways. I'll just ignore that for now. Not like it actually matters. Look at him zoom. Fastest cat in the Wild West. Hey, Geroda.
Nikki, you're back.
Oh, we're back to things being voiced. My goodness. I can put it on auto. Oh, I didn't change the makeup to have the gold eyes.
Is this the miracle outfit? So pretty. A fitting name. Like a wish, it looks like the Arosa, bright and radiant.
Yeah.
I was inspired by all of this. The Wishing One, the Arosa, and the Orium Base. My journey through Wishfield was inspiring. While investigating the coma cases, I began to learn about the hidden legends and powers of this land. At first, I didn't know what a miracle outfit was. But now, I think I understand a little better. In the age of divinity, divine beings walked the land, creating miracles and bringing prosperity.
What other divine beings were there besides the Wishing One?
For centuries, they bloomed and faded, just as they were meant to. But reviving the miracles of the past isn't enough. To create my wish, I need to feel, use my imagination, and reignite it with fresh inspiration. Nanoi's mother, Dorsey, D'Artagnan. The Wishful Arosa outfit should dispel despair.
Okay, we're coming back to that.
Yes.
That's good. I was a little worried
the
about
Finnish
Nanoi's mother
folks
for
are
a long
partial to
time.
blue. Nikki, as the Wishmaster, I should go with you.
All right, together then.
Let's go. This is fully animated. I mean, it's always animated. Hey, Wet Paper Bag. Good to have you back. Hope your computer is doing better. I basically just started the quest here. Oh! This is the first time we're seeing the Wish Collector. I kept complaining because they didn't actually show him after we rescued him. Everything is responding as it should be. That's good. That is good. My Twitch page keeps doing silly stuff. I don't know why that's happening, but it's not actually affecting the way the stream works, so I'm just ignoring it for now. They live. This is also our first time seeing what Inoi's mother actually looks like, too. Yeah, the last time she talked to her was upsetting, so... It's good that they're together again. Oh, is that her brother? He was released from prison then. Okay. It baffles me that we didn't get to see that happen. Or see anyone's reaction to the fact that, like, the Feywish sprites just had a bunch of people in prison. That was crazy. Okay. Geroda's gone back to the Wishing Woods, Momo. Let's head to the Stylist Guild and report to Dada. Hey, Dada. That music was pretty loud. I hope I have the audio capture set accordingly.
Dada. Nikki!
Like, when I tested it before,
Welcome back to the
it was
Forward
good, but
Stylist
no other
Guild.
music had been quite that
Good
loud
news.
in Nikki.
Both Missy Grain and Dorsey woke up, as well as the Wish Collector from Stoneville. By
Good.
the way, Giovanni is being temporarily held at the guards.
Okay, so he's
I have
also
some
been
details to
found.
question him about.
That's a long story. It'll take days to tell.
Momo's mouth, you
Hey,
can't see it move
What's
anymore
going on?
because of his
Well-
stupid little binky. Recounted experiences in the Wishing
What?
Woods.
The Wishmaster made a deal with the Dark? And the missing stylists. That was him too? This is outrageous. I've got to report him to the Whim Department. Lately,
Yeah?
we've been getting reports about dark movements, but have yet to pinpoint their exact plans. Now, they've appeared here in Wishfield? I fear they're up to more than just corrupting the Wishmaster.
What could they be after?
We don't know yet.
We need to find,
but don't get too worried.
Avacinda, or whatever
This
his name
land
was.
is full of brave and kind stylists.
If
like
anyone's
you.
gonna be
Stylists
still doing more
uphold
stuff with the
virtues
dark,
of
it'll be
beauty and
him.
hope. Where evil lures people into comas, there's also someone who can wake them. Thanks to you creating the Wishful Arosa outfit. With it, many people have been spared from suffering and sorrow this time.
Yeah?
I'm glad I could help. Oh, by the way, Dada, we plan to continue searching for the next miracle outfit.
Got it.
I have
The
no
tireless
idea what it
pursuit of
looks
the
like.
stylist.
Uh-huh. We think...
It's probably in other regions.
maybe we should explore other regions. But still don't really know too much about the rest of Miraland.
We've been to Stoneville, but
Well
that's
then,
about
let
it.
me give you a quick overview. The Stylist's Guild views the world as a collection of many scattered regions.
Okay.
These regions were once protected by different gods. Each had its own unique culture and landscape. The people, animals, and descendants all have their own customs and fashion styles. Nations were formed as these regions united,
Dang, this is extra.
especially after the War of Heavens shattered the order. As the Eight brought back the sparks of the Ability items, a new order began to emerge. Without the protection of the gods, regions with similar customs and fashion gradually merged together, forming 7 great nations and several smaller ones.
Okay.
The
Is
7 great
Stoneville
nations
considered
are the Heartcraft Kingdom,
one of the small
known for
ones?
its fairy tales and treasures. The Linlong Empire, a realm where the mystical meets the heroic. The Empire of Light, a formidable nation founded by wizards and knights.
Heck yeah.
The Star
I
Hill
wanna go
Federation,
there.
a hub of advanced commerce and trade. The Terra Alliance, a passionate land that embraces the wild. The Twin
That's where that one
Kingdom,
girl is
a
from,
long-range
right?
fairy realm devoted to knowledge and nature. And the Whale Port, a floating harbor built around the Whale Space Station.
Oh, we're gonna go to space eventually. Cool.
Yeah, it's just one of the many small regions.
That's just a thing to drop in. And be like, oh yeah, this society already has space travel, by the way.
It's part of the Heartcraft.
It seems so medieval. I guess medieval's the wrong
It's
word.
sad,
Victorian.
But recently, tensions with the Empire of Light have risen. The Heartcraft Kingdom isn't as peaceful as it appears. Of the 3 regions in the Heartcraft Kingdom, Wishfield has been the most affected, because it's on the border.
No wonder there are so
Okay,
many
so
exiles.
Stoneville is considered part of the Heartcraft
Right.
Kingdom. It's not a separate place.
Oh, but if you're thinking of traveling to other regions, it might be a bit tricky.
Why?
The main route from Flora Wharf to the other regions has been temporarily closed due to some issues.
Yeah.
Don't worry though. As soon as it's reopened, I'll let you know right away. In the meantime, I can help you track down clues for the next miracle outfit.
Okay.
By then, you should be able to set sail with all new clues.
Wow. Thanks, Dada.
No problem. Until then, take some time to enjoy life here in Wishfield.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's probably all stuff in Stoneville for the next miracle outfit, but then I realized I did go to Stoneville for one of them, and that was one of the sovereigns was in Stoneville. Palms I've sketched, favorite sprite recorded a simple and pure wish. I hope everyone grows up quickly. Okay. Find the bird. Oh! Oh no, that's a random quest. Herbal aroma. Let's go contact Geroda and get those stylists out. Okay. This is gonna be more thoroughly addressing, the imprisoned people, right? I thought that that was her brother who had been imprisoned in that cutscene, but maybe it wasn't, and they haven't been let out yet? I don't know. Oh. Why did it do that? Hold on. Bottle incident has now been resolved. Okay. So I guess there actually isn't as much main story left. It's just, side quests that extend off of the main story. That's fine. We'll do these too. I have a lot of other quests to do. Like, a lot. Every single time I encountered a side quest, I ignored it. And then went back to the main stuff. One of the few that I've done was, the one with the swan. Because I thought it'd be a good idea to get the materials from the swan. I saw another book that I haven't read. Where is it? Where did it go? It's right there. Okay. Last time I came here, there was a book that was updated post the main quest with the Wishmaster. So maybe this is another one. Wishmaster's new plan speech to all Feywish sprites. I'm Geroda. Okay, so yeah, this is brand new. Thank you for acknowledging my abilities. I promise to do everything I can to live up to your trust. In order to bring prosperity to our kind, improve our understanding of the meaning of wishes, and fulfill our sacred duties, I will be implementing the following policies. I will prioritize education. I will support Babeta's effort in revising our history textbooks to correct any distortions or manipulations of past events. That way, young Feywish sprites will have a more objective perspective on the history of the gods. New nursery rhymes will also be written in praise of the Wishing One. That way, baby favor sprites will receive proper education at daycare facilities. I will endeavor to enrich the cultural activities in our daily lives. Pokemo's proposal on importing new books has been approved. Everyone will be able to access the latest literature, which will help promote more comprehensive and critical thinking, help us judge our relations with other races, and decide what really matters to us. In addition, I plan to organize periodic learning events at the Dream Warehouse so that everyone can experience people's expectations when making wishes firsthand, which will hopefully bolster our determination to grant these wishes. I will oversee the construction of infrastructure in the Wishing Woods. More resources will be dedicated to the Wishcraft Lab's research projects, so that the electrical systems in the Wishing Woods can be thoroughly upgraded in the next 5 years. The sorting machines at the inspection center have undergone comprehensive maintenance, and Dorobo's family restaurant will receive subsidies to replace cooking equipment. That way, everyone will be able to eat safe, clean, and delicious wishing orbs. Nice. Okay. Good to see that Geroda is taking charge of things. Are they going to arrest Avacinda, though? Where did he go? They've addressed every other thing except for Avacinda. I'll read that once I come back out. I'm gonna go see Geroda now. Oh, right. That's how that works. These small Feywish sprites can't go into any of their buildings. Hey, Geroda. The damaged items in the residential area need attention. Oh, Nikki and Mo- Oh, no, I have it on, auto. Laboda's advice is spot on. We have to reorganize the Desperation Orb warehouse and regroup the Paladins. Regroup them without Avacinda, of course. An adjustment is needed for the current members, and we can bring in some trainees. That's all for now. Just adjusting something obvious. Okay. You're good at this, aren't you? Looks like you're adapting to the role of Wishmaster. I'm still working on it. Shigda has messed up the Wishing Woods over the past few centuries. There's so much to do. We all believe in you. You'll do great. Thanks. For my supporters in the Wishing Woods, I'll have confidence in myself. By the way, Nikki and Momo, why are you here? Is everything okay? We're here for the imprisoned human stylists. We didn't find the key to release them. Oh, this is actually the first thing on my agenda. I've sent some Feywish sprites to take care of them. But those cages have special mechanisms, and breaking them could hurt the stylists. As for the key, only Avacinda knows where it is. And where is Avacinda? Our earlier findings were the same. Where is Avacinda now? He's being held as a major accomplice. I asked him about the key, but he refused to speak to any Feywish sprites. Nikki, are you willing to talk to him? He's hostile to me, but he might open up to you. No problem. I'll talk to him and rescue everyone. Okay, so this is basically a main story quest. It's just being treated as a side quest because they basically make it so that you can once they add in larger main story quests, you're able to continue doing those without having to do this first. Avacinda is in the cavern prison. If you can get the key from him, go straight to the Research Institute to release everyone. But this is a direct continuation of the Feywish sprite story, which is good, because I really wanted that. Is because there was so much absurd stuff that did not get cleared up, like this prisoner situation. Okay, let's go over here. Might be able to teleport. How close is that? It's pretty close. I forgot to go read that book. Oh well. It'll still be there. As always. Alright. The golden Eurekas for the butterflies ones are pretty fitting for the Wishful Arosa. Oh. you. Might as well do this. I have the time. Okay. This is reset box. Of course it is. I feel like I remember one very similar to this. What is the goal here? To get a box to put on that plate. I see. So I just move this here. Am I gonna have to swap the boxes? Is one of them heavier than the other? Oh. Wait a minute. I already messed it up. I think. Or not. Wait a minute. Why can't I just do this? And then move it up. Hold on. I'm either 5-heading right now, or I'm doing something very silly that is not going to work. Okay, yeah, not gonna work. So I think the idea is that I would put this on and then put the other box on. Yeah. Reset the boxes. No 5-head happened. It was in fact a 0-head move. Here we go. Momo also fell just straight off the ledge earlier. Poor little guy. He can never catch a break. Also, last time I streamed, I had become distressed because of the fact that there was a snowstorm that happened. But, it is okay now. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I messed up. I did mess up. I gotta do this again. This is the most I've ever messed up at one of these. But yeah, because there was like a snowstorm basically happened. It wasn't a snowstorm, but it started snowing, and it was pretty heavy snow too. That snow basically did not stick around. It was completely gone now. It's like it never happened. This indecisive weather. Okay, yeah, I gotta move this one first before I move the other one. Okay. It's okay, Momo. Oh, he vanished. He didn't even fall, he just unmaterialized. Yeah, I think I need to put 2 boxes on this. Is what it is seeming like. Put this one on this side. This one has barely any weight at all. Every time he says that, he like phases into the floor. Momo has like the most glitches of anything in the game. His physics are often just going all over the place. Poor little cat. Okay. Here we are. Oh, there's another... Oh, it has a shield. Okay. I could not see through the bush. Might as well get all these dues while I'm here. I need more of them. Is Avacinda in here? Weird place to have a holding cell for Avacinda. Very out of the way. Oh, this is where Avacinda held Gerota that one time. I told you to leave me alone. Try to emulate his weirdly deep voice. Avacinda, it's us, Nikki and Momo. You. Are you here to laugh at me? No. Then you must have been sent by Gerota. Tell him I have nothing to say about the Paladin records or anything else. Hey, that's rude. Are you angry with yourself, Avacinda? What do you mean? Persuade him. He's not going to respond well to provocation. It's clear that now Chigda is not a new god, but just a coward who fears death and makes deals with the dark. Your past beliefs are shattered. With Chigda gone, you can now only vent your anger on yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. Why play dumb and be so mean? It's time for you to put aside your pride, Avacinda. Avoiding problems is the coward's way. Dang, get him, Nikki. Stop it. Avacinda. Do you want to hear a joke? Sure. A little out of nowhere. Yeah, we'd like to. A Feywish sprite was born into a family meant to serve the Wishing One. His ancestors were among the Wishing One's closest followers, and the family saw this as their greatest honor. For this reason, they refused to accept the Wishing One's departure, and believed that he would return somehow. Deep in the mountains, they waited day after day. As Arosa withered and bloomed, he became their only heir left. Therefore, he was more convinced that... Yes, it was naively believed that he, as the blessed Feywish sprite, was destined to assist the Wishing One. From the moment he awakened, he practiced his whim and swordsmanship every day, aspiring to be the Wishing One's strongest servant when he returns. What awaited him was... a lie. A lie. Wishmaster Chigda tricked him into thinking it was time to fulfill his mission. You're only half right. That day, when training alone in the wilderness, he was attacked by a swarm of Esslings. Alone and nearly exhausted, he fought until a magical vine appeared and repelled all the Esslings. From a bud on the vine, a voice claimed to have received a revelation from the Wishing One, recovering from the severe desperation syndrome, and ready to be reborn as a new god. This guy thought he found the answer. The Wishing One's response long awaited by generations. But the reborn Wishing One was merely a wishmaster who made a pact with the dark. Yes, and he trusted all the words of his new god, devouring wishing orbs to gather divine power, and controlling Esslings to convert dark energy. How do you like this joke? It's pretty bad. No setup, no punchline, just kind of a thing. It's not funny. I don't find it funny, but rather sad. He was a Feywish sprite with a precious faith, and yet he was used to make an irreversible mistake. Because he was too stupid. No, it was because he didn't realize what he was following. The mere image of the Wishing One, or all that the Wishing One represents. The Wishing One responds to every sincere wish and protects every day of happiness. The clink of wish bottles, the jingle of the wishing orbs falling into sorting pipes, and the sort of cries of baby Feywish sprites, these are the true responses from the Wishing One. If he figures that out, he might understand what his genuine mission is. What do you want from me? Well, we want the key, first of all. We want the key to the Research Institute to release the trapped human... Oh. Trapped human stylus is probably what it said. He simply stares at a wall. Near the Research Institute, where you can't see the flag flying, there are 3 piles of leaves. The spare key is hidden in one of them. For safety, the other 2 piles have traps. It's up to your abilities to find the key. Thanks. It's normal for him to feel regret, guilt, and even despair. What matters now is that he faces everything after breaking free from the lie, and how he continues with his life. Take care, Avacinda. I like how they still gave him the default Feywish sprite animations of twirling around. Okay, it's just the same dialogue as before. As for the rest, I'll think about it. That's new. That is more dues. I need that. Thank you. Okay, let's teleport there. All these destinations not being close at all to teleporters. Quite frustrating. What is this? Oh, that's a cool way to have that perspective. It almost looks as though she's laying down in the leaves. Okay. Dues. Quite high up. I can't get them. It's probably like a bounce pad somewhere. Or they just expect me to glide down from over here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Well, there's not really any way. Hold on. Okay, no. I remember one time that at one of those, like, find the star mini games for, getting Whim Stars. I got an hourglass that was basically just someone pointing right to the star and saying, like, here it is. Which I found very funny. I was thinking maybe it was a similar instance, but with the leaf piles, but it was not. Got the key second try. Lamp chili. Okay. The Research Institute's right here, so it's not that far away. Start from here. Even with someone pointing out to me, I'd still miss it. I remember it was one that I had searched for like an embarrassingly long time. It's unbelievable that among the Wishing One's descendants, the leaders who were supposed to protect wishes have become so corrupt for the sake of their own survival. They have resorted to promoting truly evil research. They are fueling the growth of despair and sinking deeper into the abyss. We cannot allow the situation to proceed. Darn it, if I had not been sabotaged with my sense of style, how could I possibly be beneath the so-called Wishmaster who lacks any true whim? He's nothing more than a puppet of the dark. Okay, so this is someone who knew about the situation before it was dealt with. They won't allow me near any of the materials that could be used to make clothing, afraid that I might find a chance to fight back. They conduct cruel experiments on me, torturing my body. Even bathing in this moonlight is a rare luxury. My thoughts have never been clearer. Thinking of my daughter waiting for me at home. Despair could never rob me of my sanity. Even in this dire situation, I will never submit. The unyielding elegance within my resolute noble soul is my last ace. Who is this? Okay. Have you played Nikki Wet Paper Bag? Or at least know about the game? Nope, never heard of it. Well, dang, this is your introduction. It's sort of like an open world game, revolving around outfits and fashion. It's quite fun, actually. Looks pretty. It's very pretty. I remember when I started out of curiosity, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot more in depth than I ever thought it would be. In this basement of the Research Institute, authorized personnel. Wait, have we met before? It's us, Nikki and Momo. Oh yes, I remember now. You've gathered 3 recommendation letters and protected the Wishing Woods. Great to see you. You just casually forgot about that. We've got great news. Ta-da! The cage key. Key? The key to free the human stylists? Exactly. You've brought so many surprises. Please wait a moment. I'll go and release them. Okay. Find Dorsey. Hey, Dominic. I'm fine. I have to hurry back to Flourish. Dorsey. Okay, yeah. So that was not her brother there. That was just some guy. We probably got introduced to that guy at some point, but I don't remember him. This was her brother. Easy, easy. How can you find her if you don't take care of yourself first? Dominic, don't worry. Dorsey is fine. She's fine? Yeah, we woke her up from a coma. She's fine now. Nikki has awakened everyone who fainted from the Quick Wish bottles. Dorsey is still resting, but she might be even fitter than you are right now. Great. Thank you, Nikki. I don't know what to say. Follow Dr. Mellibow's advice, and take good care of yourself. That'll be the best thank you for me. Nikki's right. Your health condition is the worst among the stylists here. I'm trying to remember how long ago they said that he disappeared. It was like 3 years or something. Most just need better nutrition and more rest. But you, already weak, often shared your food and blankets with others in captivity. Now you have a chronic issue and will need to take medicine for a long time to heal. I see. Dr. Mellibow, my mother suffers from similar symptoms. So if there's a cure, could you... Always keep others in mind. You sound like a doctor. Don't worry, Dominic. Dr. Mellibow will cure you, and Miss Demona. Everything will be fine. For 15 years, I never thought I could break free one day. Oh! No, it wasn't 3 years. It was 15 years. Much longer than what I had thought. Thank you, Nikki, for bringing me hope. You're right. Everything will get better with time. Oh, don't cry. In all those human novels, I've never seen a character who cries this much. What? How old is Timo? What's the matter, Timo? What do you mean, what's the matter? He had been locked up for, like, possibly 15 years. They were all captured at different times, so maybe he was a bit shorter. These trees outside are so lush, and the air is so fresh. I'm not going to imitate the sobbing. I refuse. What? Oh, jeez. Okay, no. That's normal. I just got a call on my phone, and it was just one of those stupid surveys. Anyways. The air outside is so fresh. You're excited, aren't you? I mean, yeah. He's been locked up for who knows how long. When you return to Flourish, you'll see more familiar landscapes. Can we go back right now? Sure, that's why I'm here. The Wishmaster sent me over with the shrinking outfit to get you home soon. But I'm a little worried. I left home in a huff with Grandma, and that's how I got caught. She must have been worried about me all these years. Will she ever forgive me? It'll be the best gift for her to see you back safe and sound. She might grumble a little, but she'll be very happy. That's true. I feel the same way every time Gerota returns the pass permit from pass permit cave in rags. What? I want to go home. I miss Grandma's cooking. Thank you, Nikki. I feel very, very close to home. And now Cyril. Cyril? Something like that. I knew you could do it, Nikki and Momo. Thank you for exposing Chigda's scheme and saving us. You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. It's hard to believe. We trusted every word from Wish Chigda. Oh, he was about to say Wishmaster. I see. Sorry for being so rude and messing up a lot. We understand you were deceived by Chigda. Like many paladins, what matters now is that you do your best to make up for your mistakes in the future. Aha! So they were sent to atone. Escort us home first, then clean up the research institute and guard the evidence. Oh, that's a long to-do list. We're done for... Well... You did too much harm to not have to do a lot to make up for it. What awaits us must be endless toil until our fair wish ceremony. Yeah, I basically just learned about that when doing, fighting off the different well, not fighting, but it's basically like fighting. Fighting the different factions. The fair wish ceremonies. Why not come with me to Stoneville? I have no family, and we'll probably start a business there. Now that we've known each other for, so well for years, how about we do it together? Back to Stoneville? It feels a bit off. Join the teasing. Cyril's got a great idea, but you better put on yellow bags to look like PCs. Genius! Then you can help me expand the market in the abandoned district. That's a bad idea. She's fucking with you. She's not being serious. You're fooling us. Yes, exactly. Haha, going back isn't smart, but you can be my business partners. I'll need your help to gather business intelligence in Florawish, and help with deliveries. This is how Timus works with the Feywish sprites. Maybe he can help ease the tension between Stoneville and Florawish. Then it'll be my turn to call the shots. That's for sure. We'll listen to you and give it our all. Cyril, what business are you getting into? Are they actually considering it? Dang. I haven't decided yet, but if I can survive this, I can do anything. The world is vast. There's always a way. We're leaving, Nikki. I never expected there to be free after 15 years. Thank you. You are my saviors. It's been so long. Has the outside world changed a lot? I don't know. Some things will never change, like the love from your family and friends. These years have been tough, but at least we can come to know each other. Dominic, I couldn't have made it this far without you all. Haha, don't get all sentimental. Try to look ahead. Cyril's right. 15 years is long. We have another 15 ahead. The future holds a lot. Take care, everyone. Take care. Escorted by the Feywish sprites, the human style... Oh, that went by really fast. Dang. Nikki, let's get back to the Temple of Wishes and find Gerota. Should really make a more secure holding cell for Avacinda. I feel like some random Tuttle is really not the best thing. Why am I walking? It's way too far of a distance. Go to the Temple of Wishes. Okay. Shrink. What's up, Gerota? We did it. We broke Avacinda. Quick Wish bottles have been destroyed. I need to discuss it with Data. Oh! Nikki and Momo! The Feywish sprite guarding Avacinda told me he suddenly revealed a lot about Chigda. Did you convince him? Maybe he's figuring things out. He also told us about the key. The stylists are free now. And they're on their way home under escort. Great! Are they okay? As okay as they could possibly be. Dr. Mellabo examined them, and they said they would get better with proper rest at home. Thank you, Nikki. I actually apologized to them earlier. Though it was Chigda's scheme, the Feywish sprites caused them harm. With so much to handle, I didn't stay long there. Is the guy who was faking being Chigda, like, just chilling now? Is he also in jail? Or do they just let him go? Encourage Gerota. Your efforts in the Temple of Wishes are crucial. To avoid similar tragedies, we must restore the Wishing Woods and rebuild trust between humans and Feywish sprites. Now that they know the truth, they surely want Chigda's impact to disappear from Wishfield. I see. I'll send Feywish sprites to check on them often and see if they need help. If I get the chance, I visit them sometimes quietly, without bothering them. The toughest days are gone. May every wish they make be answered with joy. Okay. I guess that was the end of that. It's good we got the resolution, though. I'm glad we finally got more info on Avacinda. I want to get another quest like that for Giovanni. I feel like we didn't really get to close the book on his story. I'm sure he'll come back in the main plot again. But, like, dang. Okay. So, with that story being done, I guess I could probably just do some more side quests. I'm sure there's some in the Wishing Woods themselves that would be good to get done. Oh! Now, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's contacts for the Wishful Arosa. Okay. Nice. A sketch that depicts a group of newly awakened Feywish sprites, in some elegant script that reads, "Now I've witnessed the miracle of wishes." Okay. Golden vines. Sketch shows thick and intricate Arosa leaves encircling blooming flowers. Golden dance. On the edge of the sketch it reads, "The dreams and wishes forgotten by time will one day bloom in radiant light." Golden dawn. The sketch is sprinkled with golden pollen. In the top right corner, there is a small line that reads, "Awaken the dawn, the Arosa, and the miracles created by wishes." Golden kiss. Drawn on one side of the sketch is an Arosa bloom swaying in the wind. Beneath it, a delicate line reads, the sight of the Arosa in full bloom. Such grandeur. Grandeur. Okay. I wonder where the next miracle outfit will be on this. If there is one at all.
Nikki,
Huh?
are you okay?
I'm fine. I just acquired a new sketch. I'll need some elastic gel.
Oh?
Supervisor Whipplebo has some of that.
Right. Let's head to the Wish Pass office and ask her.
Okay. Oh! And it's gold. It's a main story quest. Interesting. Okay. Never mind. I guess I won't have to go around doing some side quests. Well, dang. Hold on. Give me that chest. I'm glad of that. Oh. What a weird spot. I guess it's on the way out, so it's not that weird. It still makes sense. I just simply was not expecting it to be in the passage between the two areas. And collect more of these. Loud ass water. Much easier to get through this by going backwards, huh? I remember it took quite a good while to get through this path when going forwards. I need to stock up on lamp blooms anyway, so this is pretty useful. They're like my favorite thing to use for exchanging for shiny bubbles. Just because I had so many of them, but now I've depleted my stock. Hey, Livable.
The young adventurer finally reaches a resting spot after a long, tiring journey. Just as she settles in, a strange noise echoes through the room.
Yeah?
Supervisor Lupovo, are you reading human novels again?
Of course.
Oh, Nikki, Momo. Thanks to you, the Wish Pass office is back in business. But there aren't many people applying for permits. They're probably still scared from the recent events.
Understandable.
Which gives me more time to read the novels that Dakubo found for me.
Seems like you're not too eager to have the office be busy again.
Yeah.
So, what brings you here?
We're going
I wanted
home.
to ask if there's any other way to get elastic gel, besides applying the pass to the Wishing Woods. I needed to craft something based on a sketch I just acquired.
Elastic gel. That's not something I can just hand out.
Well, how does it get harvested?
But since it's for the talented stylist who saved the Wishing Woods, no problem. I'll give you some as a gift.
Oh, okay. Just like that?
Great news. Thank you so much.
Nice. For getting every other part of the Wishful Arosa, I had to go on, like, an extremely long, treacherous quest. But now I'm just getting it handed to me. Dang. What is happening to Nikki? Is she dying? Hello?
You're awake! Finally!
Okay, we're back here.
Nikki, you really scared me.
I felt that pain again. Momo,
Again?
where are we?
We're in the Wishing Woods. Thank goodness Dakubo and the others showed up in time.
I mean, yeah, of course, again. She did when she first learned about it. But,
Thank you, Dakubo.
Don't mention it. You're the hero who saved all of us Feywish sprites. This is the least we could do.
Besides, it was actually Gerota. I mean, the Wishmaster who asked us to find you.
no one's... It's funny how everyone knew who Gerota was before he became the Wishmaster.
I'm not really sure what it's about,
And
but it's
everyone
very,
talks
very
shit about
important
him.
to Wishfield. He said he needed to discuss it with you right away. If it's something that serious, we should hurry. Let's go see him right away.
Alright.
Nikki, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine now. The Wishmaster is waiting for you at the Temple of Wishes. Go and find him there.
Okay. Oh. The lighting just completely changed. I guess that scene took place in the morning. But it is now sunset. Okay. Let's just head up. Why did they put these precarious spikes on this rope? It's not very helpful. I think it's supposed to look like little flower boxes. So it's like, oh, it's decoration, but it's also extremely inconvenient for anyone using the ropes.
Nikki, Momo, here you are.
Jirota, Dokubo said you had something important to discuss with us.
Yeah, what
Yes.
happened?
Something really strange has happened across Wishfield overnight.
Strange.
It started with reports from the Favish Sprites.
The direction on Jirota's voice
Rooms.
sounds a fair bit different than it did initially.
Definitely not normal. So, fearing it might be a dark disturbance, I reported it to the Stylist Guild. But then I found out it wasn't just the Swordsmith Ruins. The Dream Warehouse and the Ripple Wine Cellar both have similar strange gatherings.
Okay.
Could it be another situation like Chigda, but with new dark essences?
It's possible. We need to investigate quickly.
Exactly. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the better. People all over are getting really worried. Nanoi, Raggy, and teams are already stationed at the 3 affected areas. They're making sure no one
Okay.
accidentally wanders in and gets hurt. Nikki, when you get there, talk to them first to see what's happening. I'll stay here at the Temple of Wishes, in case anything else happens. If you find any new clues, please report back to me.
I'm happy for Jirota having such an important position now, but I am sad that our little guy isn't able to follow us through the story anymore. He's been hanging around for so long, since the beginning of the fake wish bottle story. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong about the change in voice direction, but it really sounds like his voice is, it's clear it's the same voice actor. Like, it's not a different voice, it's just that the direction sounds different. I don't know if that's a result of just like, either I'm misremembering, that's always a possibility, but I don't know if like, if it's not me misremembering, I wonder if it's just a result of the fact that they want to change the voice, like the way he carries his own voice now that he is the Wishmaster, or if it was just completely unrelated direction change. But I could have sworn his voice was like raspier before. Yeah, okay, there's a teleporter right next to it. I don't need to walk. Hey, teamies.
Nikki, we've got a huge problem.
Yeah?
Teamies, Jirota already filled us in.
Whatever you've heard can't compare to what I've been seeing.
Oh?
All of a sudden, a bunch of Esslings started popping up in the Swordsmith ruins.
Oh, okay.
Howling. I don't know what they're up to. The place is a mess. Like someone knocked over a makeup kit, except it's all dark purple eyeliner. But worse, it's dark essence.
Quite the analogy, Timmies.
Spreads any further?
Don't worry, Teamies. We're here to deal with that disturbance.
I'm so glad you're here, Nikki.
What are you doing here?
Here, keep any lost favor sprites from wandering in. The Esslings inside are all yours.
There was probably a reason, and I'm just not remembering. I'm just realizing I need to make... Oh, no, this is the wrong one. Why did it open up both? That was weird. Okay, Is it in rare piece? Yes, it is. Oh, I don't have... There's so much essence that I don't have. I only recently even got the ability to get that. Oh, and there's essence for, like, fish, too. Night Velvet essence? Tuxtail Swans. Have I even seen one of those? Okay, so I can't make any of this yet. Tons of essence that I don't have. That's fine. That is for another day. For now, I'll do the rest of this. Is the Swordsmith Ruins the one that had the stupid... Oh...
Running wild, right?
Yeah, lots of statues are contaminated. Let's purify them quickly.
I really don't want to have to deal with that thing again. I remember this one was, like, weirdly difficult to get past. Wait. Why was that so easy this time? Every other time it was like, I just remember having such a really, I just couldn't get past it. But now it was just instant. Okay, never mind. Not a single thing is wrong. Can I use this? No, I can't. What is this? Oh, Momo can fly with it. Right, okay. Never mind. That makes more sense. Let's go, Momo. Man. My sensitive ass ears. Just the slightest things are too loud. The audio capture says it's fine. This is probably a good thing. Bats do have sensitive ears. You are correct. You make a good point. What am I doing? I did not take that into account when putting on my headphones today. What am I doing here? This is just gonna carry me up somewhere. Okay, I think I kinda get what's going on here. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I already got everything in this area, so I don't have to worry about collecting any dues that I missed.
There are even more essence further in. Nikki, careful.
Right. Timmy's is waiting for us. Let's finish up here and get back to her.
Okay. You're gonna fall in the water, Momo. I'm sorry. It still, like, bugs me out. Every single time one of the S-lings die, and they make a little Pikmin noise. I swear, it is almost an identical noise to Pikmin dying. Or getting hurt, at least. Sorry, I forgot I had to wait for this. There we go. It's been a while since I've been in this particular... No, no, no! There we go. When is it going to start up? There we go. Oh hey, these ones kind of look like the Crimson Rhapsody S-Ling. The first time we've seen an S-Ling that looks like the one from the Crimson Rhapsody outfit. This book is new. Ancient Tales of a Sword Knight, The Broken Blade. The Broken Blade, said to be the sword wielded by the famous Headless Knight in ancient times. Once a crown prince of a small kingdom, the Headless Knight lost everything to an enemy kingdom. The Dark tempted him with the promise of restoring his reign, a promise made under false pretenses. In his desperation, the Crown Prince accepted the Dark's offer, and so it granted him a sword with destructive powers and commanded him to take life of the enemy kingdom's king. Inscribed upon the blade was the Dark's curse. This blade must draw blood once unsheathed. Its wielder will become the cruelest monster when the sword's thirst is satisfied. The Crown Prince infiltrated the capital with the enemy kingdom, with the sword and plunged it into the tyrant's chest. As blood flowed along the blade, the Crown Prince felt the curse consuming his mind. In a moment of clarity, he shattered the blade and cleaved off his own head with his broken edge, lifting the Dark's curse from him at the same moment it was fulfilled. According to legend, the Crown Prince became an undying martyr, at that moment crafting a suit of armor with an ancient design. Some claim to have encountered this enigmatic knight in the wilderness, where he has saved them from the dark with his damaged sword. His suit of armor remains empty, and his head remains nowhere to be found. As tales of his righteous deeds spread, people began to share the legends of him and his sword, which have been given the name the Broken Blade. Written note: how was it a proper revenge when he used the power of the dark? It was mere luck that the Headless Knight didn't become a monster. I must remember to never put an ounce of trust in the dark and its false promises. To vanquish the dark, one must only rely on the light within and possess an iron will. Okay, wonder who wrote that. Interesting that the Heartcraft Kingdom has its own.
Come to a sanctuary
Ooh.
among the trees.
Okay. I was gonna say they have their own version of the Headless Horseman.
I think that maybe... Is it trying to lead us somewhere?
Is that the voice of the... Hold on. The voice of the woman from the beginning of the game, who looked like she was imprisoned. We still have no idea what was up with that person.
Nikki! Momo! You made it! Wait. Don't say a word. Let me guess? You handled the disturbance perfectly. Just like the perfect blending of eyeshadow.
Sure, something
got
like
it.
that.
The S-Lings and the Swordsmith ruins are all purified. The Wishing Woods are safe again.
But why did it happen in the first place?
You're the best, most reliable team. Oh, I've decided. I'm going to create an ultra-fine, ultra-hydrating setting spray and name it after Nikki. But it might take some time.
Okay, thank you,
What?
teamies.
What about me? Don't worry. I'm thinking of naming a makeup sponge after you, Momo. Soft, bouncy, perfect.
Sounds amazing.
How quaint.
I can't wait to try your new products, teamies. But we're not done.
Momo
with
has no
disturbances
comments
just
on
yet.
being called soft, bouncy,
Even though
and...
the Swordsmith
What was the
ruins are
third
working
adjective?
We still have no idea what caused all of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Wishmaster knows something.
He just mentioned that several places had disturbances all at the same time. So we might need more clues.
Yeah, I don't see why Geroda would know.
Check out the other affected areas. You got this, Nikki.
Okay, so it's all the places where I've done, like, the major story dungeons. I'm still calling them either dungeons or domains, but I don't know what they are actually referred to as in this game. If a purifying orb doesn't work, try a plunge. Okay. Hey, Nanoi.
Nikki. Mom,
Oh, this one was really cool. This is the
Nanoi,
one with all
what's
of
going
the
on at the
paper
Dream Warehouse?
cranes.
Nikki, you've already heard? It's really bad. I was just sorting wishes in the crane room, like always. And suddenly, a bunch of Esslings appeared.
Dang.
I noticed in time and managed to get out. But now the place is overrun with dark essence. Even the Grand Crane is affected. It's impossible to go back in.
I'll make it
If
possible.
more of those Esslings gather, the corruption could spread to the town.
There's no way there could be more Esslings than the last time we went in there, right?
This is the place where we first met Amacinda, too.
Where are all these Esslings coming from? I don't know. That's what makes the situation so strange.
Is this just
Let's
simply
go
in
in and
retaliation to
Momo, let's
taking
go.
down Chigda?
Let's do it! These little Esslings won't stand a chance against Nikki and Momo.
Nikki,
So
please be
true,
careful.
Momo.
I'll keep watch around the warehouse to make sure no one else gets too close.
Okay. This one didn't require really any different ability outfit like the other one. No shrinking involved. I got all the dues in this one too. I knew I got all the Whim Stars, but the dues I'm unsure about on all of them. Because for the longest time I didn't even know what the purpose of dues was. But now that I know, I'm dedicated to getting as many as possible. Oh. I thought that would move side to side, but it went down. Okay. Could just skip over all that stuff over there. Don't even need to bother. Or not. Never mind. I mean, it's still yes, I'm not going down there. But... no, I do have to still go up in the approximate location, but some of it isn't necessary. Like, all that stuff down there is what I'm talking about. That was just for collecting Whim Stars. Which I have done completely now. Honestly, with how many that I have, I don't know if I'll ever actually need Whim Stars ever again. I'm still getting them, though. Don't get it twisted. Whenever I see a puzzle, I will be doing it. Hello? Okay. I wonder if one day they're ever just gonna add in an S-Ling that's just extremely fast. So it just like jump scares you anytime it's like all these other ones are pretty slow, so by the time they see you, it's pretty easy to just get rid of them. But it'd be funny if there was one that just becomes extremely fast. And it's like an actual jump scare. Coming up here was unnecessary. I shouldn't have done it. actually need to get rid of every single S-Ling for this? You think he would, since that's kind of the goal? Some of them seem kind of skippable. Okay. Getting close to the end here.
More Esslings there are. Maybe the dark essence is seeping from deep within. After we purify them all, we should report back to Nanoi.
Yeah, I'm really confused, and like it's all the places where they were before. So like maybe they planted something in here that allowed them to come back super quickly. The little flat ones that fly almost kind of look like a weird little whale shark. Oh. Okay. Rude. Even just touching the cranes that have been cursed causes damage.
Is dire. We need to act fast.
This part of the area feels very different without the music. If I remember this. No! Dang it! I shouldn't have jumped. I was trying to hit that S-Ling. I just got sandbirded. I was replaying Super Mario Sunshine recently, and I got to the sandbird part, and it's actually, like, really easy for me now. I remember it just used to be the most infuriating part of the game, but I just have that down into muscle memory so good now. Hello? I guess it's just not gonna get hit. I don't really want to jump, just because I fell off last time. I haven't played a Mario since Mario 3 on the SNES. Dang. I don't usually play the main platformer Mario games. I did play Odyssey just because it came with my Switch, but like that Wonder game came out and people are saying it's really good, but I don't really play a ton of them. Sunshine is one of the ones that I have played, and it's one of my favorite games. But I don't know, Galaxy like doesn't appeal to me as much. I'm sure it's still a good game. I played Galaxy 1. And it's a good game, it's just not... I don't know. Something about Sunshine really tickles my brain. That's actually a lie. I played Mario Kart on the DS. Yes, that's what I was saying about the Mario platformer games. I've played... Mario Kart is like crack cocaine to my brain. Interestingly, the DS ones are some of the ones that I haven't played, but every Mario Kart that's been on a console I have played, except for the really old ones.
Nikki, time for a classic Momo line. It's a total cakewalk.
Okay, Momo.
Purified all the S-Lings inside.
After purifying the most tainted areas...
I kind of want to get the Switch and the Mario Kart bundle. The Switch too? Yeah.
Thank goodness, Nikki. Without you, I don't know how I would have dealt with all those Eslings.
If it weren't for you letting us know and keeping the area secure, Nanoi...
The open world Mario Kart concept that they have for the new one that's coming out is actually super interesting, just because of the fact that, like, when my brother and I played Mario Kart Double Dash as kids, we used to do this thing where we would go onto certain maps just, like, as a 1v1, and we wouldn't, like, play the game normally. We would just go into, like, a cave or something that had item boxes and just throw items at each other and, like, battle there. Even though there was proper battle maps, it was just, I don't know, it was fun. And I think that I hope that more kids who play this new Mario Kart game will get to basically be able to do that type of stuff, but the game is almost giving you the freedom to do that by having it be so open and explorable. It's cool. I like that they're doing that type of thing. But I also want to wait, as I know that will be a Pokemon Switch 2 with the Legends Arceus game. Not Legends Arceus, I just said Arceus impulsively, just the Legends game. There might be, like, a special one. They usually do make a special Pokemon console. Well, at least they did for all the handhelds. They didn't for the original Switch. 100% there will be. Yeah, especially with Legends ZA being so close to release. That is like a genuine possibility. My DS was the special Diamond and Pearl DS. Oh, they technically did do one for the original Switch. They did, they re-released, like, the original Diamond and Pearl DS design, but for the Switch Lite. So they technically did do one. Oh, they might have also done one for Sword and Shield, and I'm just misremembering. I have the Pikachu Eevee version on my table. That's pretty cool. Let's go. Oh. They had a special one for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? I actually didn't know that. Hold on. Well, gosh dang, there is one. I actually just didn't know, and it came with special Joy-Con colors too. That's cool. I don't know how I didn't know about that. I vaguely remember there being a Sword and Shield one that was, like, white, and had, like, the light red and light blue. I can't believe I didn't know about this, dang. Let's Go Eevee was one of the first games I got for the original Switch with the special Pokeball controller. And the back has Pikachu's and Eevees. Yeah, I see that the dock has a design on it, and it does. I'm not seeing any pictures for the back of the. Okay, there we go. There's a picture. Has a bunch of silhouettes of Pikachu's and Eevees. That's cute. That's awesome. The idea of there being a special ZA one is really cool. I remember I saw someone make, like, an artwork mock-up of what a ZA Switch would look like, and Zygarde's colors really lend well to, like, a console design, weirdly enough. The black and the green. I do really want the Mario Kart bundle, though, especially since with how expensive they made Mario Kart. That's a whole thing. I've had the pre-order page open on Best Buy, since it went up. It looks like it's still open for me. I know other places are having, like, supply issues, but I haven't pre-ordered it yet. But yeah, yeah, because I did consider before that there would be one for ZA, and then I kind of just forgot. the idea of that does make me interested. I wait as well since we don't know the final price now. Do tariffs affect you? They shouldn't. Technically, they should not. In Montreal, is it in Montreal? Basically, there's no reason they should be sending Canadian shipments for the Switch to the US first. It should be going straight to, I believe, Montreal. Or was it Vancouver? Anyways, there's basically a spot in Canada that is really good for international shipments because there's like this huge discount. They specifically opened it up so stuff that ships to Canada doesn't go to the US first, so that shipping costs will be more reasonable for Canadians. From what I understand, Nintendo mostly uses that. So it should still go there for the Switch 2, so the tariffs shouldn't affect us as much. That being said, they probably did have the tariffs initially affect the Switch's price because of the fact that Americans who want to avoid tariff prices would just buy from other countries. Well, no, because then it would ship in. I don't know. I'm not an economist, whatever the word is, but they shouldn't affect us, basically. Because even if Americans try to buy from Canadian sellers, it would still end up getting tariffs once it comes into the country, so it shouldn't matter. They could cross the border to Canada and buy and drive back in. That is true. When you cross the border, they do check, like, what money you've spent while you're across. Like, you have to, like, have them show your receipts and stuff. And they do charge you. You can game that. Like, if you buy something physically, really? That's bad? Yeah, you can, like, cheat that. If you buy something with physical money and you just don't show them the receipt, you can come across. And if it's not a super large item, you can basically smuggle something across the border. But it's usually fine. If you have something like if you bought a car in the other country and bring it across, you absolutely can't just pretend you didn't buy anything. I bet a lot of people will do that too, yeah. But if you bought it with, like, your credit card or something, you can't do that, because they can just see what you bought. Well, not they can just see, because if you're using, like, say, I bring my Canadian credit card over to the US, and I buy something with that credit card at a USA store, an automatic, like, cross-country charge just gets put on it immediately. It's not that they do it at the border. I don't go across a lot, so I know how it works, but, like, explaining it, I kind of get turned around because I'm just not used to talking about this kind of stuff because I don't go to America very often. The last time I went to the USA was... when was it? It was a couple years ago. My Chemical Romance concert that was in St. John's. St. Paul's, not St. John's. Don't blame me, I want to go to America either. Canada is just the upgraded version of the USA. Basically. The USA has better weather than us, though. We're extremely muggy. And, like, our climate is more susceptible to mold than the US is. My house doesn't have mold, though, which I am thankful for. But yeah, in terms of, like, the way the country operates, Canada is basically just a upgraded version of the USA. Though with how the USA is going right now, it might... the difference might become a lot more extreme. But my mother is very, like, heavily disabled. She has a lot of joint problems and also problems with her back. And she's very envious of the dry weather that's in the more desert parts of the USA. Like, California is extremely dry, which is really good for people who have bone and joint problems. Do you have hurricane/tornado seasons? I've never heard of... We have tornadoes here. where I live, there's actually quite a lot of tornado. Not a lot. Like, I know there's that one part in America that's kind of close to Mexico that has a ton of tornadoes. Not quite to that extent. We don't have bad tornadoes, but we do have tornadoes. Hurricanes, I'm less sure about. I don't live anywhere near the coast. I'm sure places like Nova Scotia might get hit with hurricanes a bit. Hold on. Let me just check this real quick. I'm sure places closer. Communities close to the Atlantic Ocean are most at risk of hurricanes. Okay, yeah, it's more of like the eastern side of Canada that's more susceptible to hurricanes. I imagine people in like, yeah, some parts of Toronto can get affected by them, but it's not like, it's never gonna be bad. Worst weather I have to deal with is rain. Yeah. But yeah, I live in a very flat part of the country, the prairies as they call it. So it's,
Right.
we get
This unexpected
tornadoes
situation
every
is
so
really
often.
showing
They're
up
not
as a
bad
big
though.
problem. We need a better emergency plan. I'll make sure to add that to my dream warehouse management guide.
They don't like tear up people's houses like they do in some parts of the States.
Great idea.
They just wreck some people's like crops at worst.
But even though we've resolved the disturbances here, we still have no idea what caused it all.
I remember Gerota mentioning that similar things are happening elsewhere. Maybe you should investigate more areas.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Right now, our top priority is to stop the S-Lings from causing any more chaos.
Yeah,
No time to waste.
I've been hemming and
Let's check out the
hawing
other
over
affected
whether or
areas.
not to get the Switch 2 right on launch. I definitely want that better frame rate for Pokemon ZA though. I'm really looking forward to that game. Oh. How am I even gonna get over there? I guess through this. The ZA doesn't come out on launch anyway, but it is this year. What am I doing here? Should I get to the top of this and then glide down to it? It seems like that might be good. I was saying that we're muggier than the US, but that's only some parts of the US were muggier than. Like, Florida has, I think, the worst humidity in comparison. But Florida's also where all of, like, the weather problems happen. Okay, so that didn't work. Maybe I could just spring up to it from over here. Florida's one of the few places, that's the furthest most place I've been to in the US is Florida. Oh, I see. But is there a thing going up to that? There is. It's over here. Well, there we go. I'm also very excited for Kirby Air Ride. I'm a big Kirby fan. I've played nearly every Kirby game that exists. There's some spin-offs I haven't, but... Can't wait to learn more about that game. grew up on Kirby. Love the little guy. Yeah. One of the first games I ever picked out for myself as a child was Kirby. There we go. That and Rocket Slime was another one that I picked out very early on in my life. Which is still the only Dragon Quest game I've ever played. That's a game that they should really, like, remaster or port or something. Rocket Slime is, like, such a genuinely good game, but it's forever tied to the DS. Which, I mean, like, it's not that it's that really that hard to obtain a DS, but getting a, oh, Raggy! We haven't seen him in a long time!
Gerudo told us.
Getting Rocket Slime itself is probably hard now,
Has anyone been hurt?
No, thank
since it's such an
goodness.
old game.
As soon as Jenny told me, we warned everyone and sealed off the Ripple Wine cellar. Jenny said those S-lings appeared out of nowhere. I've been a PC for a long time, and I've never seen anything like this. Could Giovanni possibly be back to cause trouble?
No!
Or maybe it's the
He's
cage
being
created
held
him.
right now.
No, that doesn't seem right.
So Giovanni no longer has a reason to cause
Grabbing
trouble.
Caleb and going in there to torch them all.
You could always sail the seas for it, yeah. I mean, I still have my copy.
Leave the Ripple Wine cellar to me. Your job is to make sure nothing gets out and harms anyone.
But it's so... Rocket Slime is so dependent on the DS controls. Even if you did sail the seas for it, I feel like it still wouldn't feel the same as playing it with a stylus. That's another thing, though. I wonder how they would change the controls if it did get ported onto another console. It's so dependent on the touch screen for movement. It might be easier than I'm thinking it is. It's just a lot of holding and dragging. Like, I guess on a computer, you could just do it with a mouse. Emulating it on a phone. There's a lot of people who do phone emulation. That would actually probably work really well with that game. Just doing all the holding and dragging with your fingers. Switch 2 is also going to have a mouse-like feature. Oh, true! That would probably work really well with that game. I've heard some people who are at, like, the tests for the Switch 2 talk about the mouse feature. And a lot of people have said that it's actually quite efficient. What direction am I going here? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a... Oh, wait, I'm gonna jump off.
Let's stop here.
There is something that I've missed here, I believe. I'm gonna go right there. I'll finally be able to get this star. This is the one domain where I've missed stuff. Wonder if there's 2 stars here. Probably not, huh? Wonder where that other one was that I missed. Oh, no, there wasn't 2 stars. There was only 1. There's just a bunch of dudes that I've missed now. Here we go. know where those dues could be. I hope I haven't already passed them. There's a chance that I have, though. Barrels. Barely had to move for that one. Oof. Go. Don't see any dew in here. I might have already passed it. I don't know. There was another, I think there was another branch that I didn't go to. Unfortunate. Ah! Wasn't paying attention. Oh! Well... that was easily avoidable. Ah, I gotta go on it again. I was right at the end, too. Dang. I can't believe that happened. Ridiculous. Man, my throat is raw today. I drank some tea and it still hasn't helped. I think my tonsils are kind of huge. It's all this snow mold. I distinctly remember coming back here once and there was a Whimstar. Yeah, there wouldn't be any dues that I haven't already gotten back there. Can I even jump over there? That's kind of a long jump. Okay, yes I can. Yeah, Momo?
We need to purify them as quickly as possible.
Might be some dew over there that I missed. I'm gonna go over there and check it out. No! Well, dead. Unfortunate. Oh, I missed the barrel. I thought my feet had landed on it, but it did not. There we go. I knew there'd be dews over here. Wonder if I'll have enough to give to the guy by the end of the stream, whatever his name was. I'm trying to remember. It was like the... I don't know. Oh my goodness. Nope, can't make it. It didn't turn purple until I got close to it. Dang it. It probably would have if I had just looked at it longer from a distance. Cadenceborn! That's what the dragon guy is called. The Cadenceborn. He's the one who takes the dues. Okay. Just need to get over there. Roll the barrel. I feel like rolling a barrel could be worked into a Katamari game. I don't know what you would collect. Liquid? I think there was a level in Beautiful Katamari that involved liquid, but you weren't like collecting it. You would get the Katamari wet and then roll around in like a dry patch, and it would cause the patch to bloom into flowers.
It feels like the dark essence is getting stronger the deeper we go. Let's move quick so Raggy and the others can stand down.
Yeah. Oh, I already read this. This was, okay, yeah. AW. It's always these little ones that look like the Crimson Rhapsody plushie.
Come to the realm where time is sealed.
This is definitely the chained up woman from the beginning of the game.
Time sealed. Is it the Ripple wine cellar? Or does it mean somewhere else?
So I wonder if she's like actually gonna be the leader of the Esslings or something like that. Hey Raggy.
Nikki, you made it out! I was so worried. Were you surrounded by a swarm of Esslings? Or were you chased by those big dark essence-infused barrels rolling at you?
Occasionally.
So, were you planning to grab Caleb and charge in to save us?
How did you know that? Before I could finish step 2 of my plan, you'd already escaped.
That's because Nikki purified all the Esslings inside.
Yeah.
And the barrels are back to normal. The Ripple wine cellar will be back up and running in no time.
Fantastic! You're definitely the Star Misfit. Granny Rags and the others can relax now.
Yeah. I hope we can see that weird
We
cat
handled all
PC
three
again.
disturbances Gerudo mentioned, but we still don't know what caused
I say
them.
weird, that's mean.
Weird stuff happens every year.
The cat
This is
PC was
something
getting
else.
mistreated by the other PCs for
speaking of,
being a cat
Does Gerudo have any ideas?
and not
We haven't been
I
able
don't
to
know.
share the good news with him yet.
whatever all the others are,
Mentioning
not
Nikki, We
cats.
should head to the Temple of Wishes and let Gerudo know what's going on. See if he has any ideas.
Okay, let's get going then.
Oh, right. I didn't really max out the thing on these guys. I still wouldn't be able to. I haven't leveled up any of the outfits necessary. Grape fields. Oh. No. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to use the Momo eyes. What? Monsters are hidden inside of scarf worms. Okay. Do I have to get a bug net out? So that I can catch the scarf worm?
We've been going all night. The sun's coming up.
I know, Momo. Do I have to just cover it up? Like that? This doesn't seem like it'll work. Come here. Oh, I see. I have to cover up all the other holes so I can... I think that's how that works. Got that one. cover up this one. And then cover up this one. I think. Maybe I'm misunderstanding here. Entirely possible. My voice is really hoarse. I'm gonna go fill up my water again. So I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'll be right back. I don't have a be right back screen at the moment. I really should make one. So I'll just go to the starting screen. But yeah, I'll be back. It'll only be just a quick few minutes. Drink all the water. Yes, will do. I'll be back. Alrighty, I am back. I have a full thing of water now. Drank a bit already. We can get right back to it. I just realized on the starting screen I had the desktop audio muted, so it would have been in complete silence. You wouldn't have heard any of the background music. But anyways, what is this? Oh, I see. The famous sprites from the Wishing Woods safely brought back Dominic and Timo. Cyrilla's brought back to Stoneville too. That years-old mystery is finally solved. I heard about it thanks to finding the key. It would have been stuck without you, Nikki. Check on Dominic and the others. How are they doing now? With care from the Feywish Sprite doctors, they're doing pretty well. The Stylist Guild will keep visiting to help them return to normal life. Okay, there's nothing else to do here. Investigate? What? Okay, there's nothing here. It must be for other instances. They all come from the Wishing Woods, waiting quietly in 3 caverns. What? What does this mean? I'll find them. Whatever they are. Okay. That's all he has to say. Probably like a side quest. Is it here? Meadow Zest, Herbal Aroma. Okay, yeah, it's just a side quest to get extra stuff. Now, what was this again? Can I, like, stomp on it? No. Now that it's covered up, will it come out from here? No. I don't understand. Maybe I have to, like, jump from on high? I'll come back to this later. I don't understand what it's trying to get me to do. On the tutorial, it looked like she was just moving the box towards it. I have a teleport. I can't just leave. Right, we're gonna go talk to Geroda and see what he knows about all this. If he has any intel that's figured out why the Esslings are showing up. Gotta shrink. Open up.
Nikki, how did it go? Is everything alright?
All 3 disturbances are taken care of. We've purified the Esslings, so they won't be spreading any more corruption.
But why were they there in the first place?
But we did find something strange.
Where journeys begin, where time
Okay.
is sealed among the trees.
Spooky.
A mysterious voice. What could it mean?
Time has sealed among the trees.
It's a riddle. Each line seems to describe the 3 affected areas. But what if they're pieced together?
Yeah?
What are you thinking?
Stylist Guild Memorial, Relic Hill, and Breezy Meadow. What was it all, though? The manor? I don't think it's the memorial. Breezy Meadow doesn't really have much trees.
Could it be referring to the Sachetto family's old manor? It's an ancient family estate, and it's surrounded by forests.
That's what I'm thinking.
That doesn't seem right.
Okay, never mind.
To do with where journeys begin.
Well, sorry.
Could it be related to your journey somehow?
It's where we started.
I've got it.
Was that Relic Hill? I actually can't recall the exact area on the map where the game started. I remember, I can like visually remember what it all looked like in my head, but I don't remember what it was called. Was it the memorial?
A sanctuary among the trees, where time is sealed and journeys begin. If you put them together, it points to the Stylist Guild Memorial.
Okay, yeah,
makes
that was
sense.
correct.
It's in the woods outside Flourish. And the old
I really love this outfit on Momo. I thought I would hate this stupid
And
soother,
it's
but
where
like
we
every
start
time
our
I
journey
see
in
it,
Wishfield.
it just kinda, it amuses me.
A riddle only I could solve.
But why would the voice lead us there? Could it be connected to the sudden disturbances?
Looks like we'll have to visit the Stylist Guild Memorial to find out the truth.
Let's go.
Nikki, be careful. You don't have any idea what
Wow,
that
the
is.
glitter from Momo's outfit is blinding right now. Use their powerful plunge. Any old wooden board will shut. Okay. Okay, off we go. I did not mean to press that one. Press N instead of M. Okay, yeah, it's over here. For some reason I kept thinking it was like over in the east, but there's nothing here that's relevant at all. This is just where the festival was just held with the mask. The wind of purification is powerful, but I don't get to read the rest. Oh, I'm getting insight. That's good. Speaking of insight, I probably should check some of these if I'm able to get insight for other abilities. Not even close to having enough for fishing, which makes sense because it's the one that I do the least. Which one is this? Catching bugs. In order to collect insight, you need this one, right? Or not insight, essence. Provides essence when catching high-quality insects found in the Memorial Mountains and Flourish. Yeah. Don't have quite enough yet. Okay. I'm glad there's a way to very quickly get that stuff. Because I'm gonna need a lot of that. Hello, Lynn. You're just in time, Miss Stylist. A thick wave of dark essence has suddenly flooded the site. Oh. Could you please check inside? I'm at a loss here. What's this book? Okay. Stylist Guild Memorial. Volunteers needed. We are delighted to announce that all the Estlings have been cleared from the Stylist Guild Memorial. Well, not anymore. We can now thoroughly explore this historic site. The old Flourish Stylist Guild, now run by the Stylist Guild Memorial, was destroyed in a disaster and later overrun by Estlings. Much about how the people of Old Flourish practice whim, its origins, and its influence on modern stylists remain a mystery. The answers lie within the ruins of the Stylist Guild Memorial. Whether you're a stylist, an archaeologist, or simply curious, join us in unearthing the glorious past of styling in Flourish. Work hours, daytime, work responsibilities. Clean the site and assist with mapping and future mural restoration plans. Restore and catalog unearthed relics, sketches, and other artifacts. Organize and archive ancient tomes for future research on Flourish styling history. Complete work logs to document daily archaeological findings and activities. Okay, so it's just what they're doing to keep this place alive. What? No. I didn't press Z. Why did that happen? I think I pressed Q by accident. Hello. More stuff. Aid recipient Jacques. Follow-up records. Jacques is a 35-year-old novice stylist, faced immense challenges due to his severe allergies to willow fruit when he started out. After receiving his request for help, the Flourish branch of the Stylist Guild referred to Whim Department's routes on new species application and crafting after the Veil Fall, and provided Jacques with a guide on alternatives to willow fruit. Jacques chose a blend of grass palm and floof yarn just before his 35th birthday. He wore a shirt he had designed and made himself, marking his debut as a stylist. I promise that I'm not, like, illiterate. It's just like reading out loud, I stumble over my words. Jacques reminds me of Jacques the Whipper. Jacques the Whipper? It's just, Jacques is like... just like one of them French names. If you've never heard of him, YouTube sometime. I have not heard of him. Jacques the Whipper is like Jack the Ripper, but he whips instead of rips. I don't know. I will give that a look up. Oh, I just quickly typed it in, and the first thing that it shows, yeah, okay, yeah, it is supposed to be a play on Jack the Ripper, assuming this is the same person. He whips and sings. Incredible. I will look up a video of his afterwards. Just before his 31st birthday, he wore a shirt he had designed and made himself. Oh yeah, I was just saying earlier that, like, I promise I'm not illiterate. When I read things in my head, I read them perfectly. It's just that sometimes, reading aloud, I be stumbling. He wore a shirt he had designed and made himself, marking his debut as a stylist. Guild follow-up. Recently, Jacques discovered an insect under the wolfroot tree that resembles a striped socks. Yes, Socko, that creature. I'm the same. Yeah. It always felt so bad in school whenever, like, you do, like, I don't know if they do this in England, but in Canada we do this thing called, like, reading assessments, where, like, a teacher will pull you out of class and make you read aloud a book for, like, a few minutes, and they determine what your reading level is from that. And it always sucked, because I read a lot. I'm a big book reader, and I know how to read very well, but I'd get, like, marked pretty low sometimes, just because I'd be so... especially when I know I'm being assessed on something. Sometimes when I'm reading stuff on stream, I'm, like, reading it perfectly, but, like, when I know I'm being assessed, I just get, like, worse and worse and worse. It's like learning how to drive. Whenever I drive, like, when I was learning to drive and I would drive by myself, I would be perfectly fine. Whenever I took a driving test, I failed my driver's test, like, 3 times, just because, like, when I know I'm being tested, I get so bad at what I'm doing. I remember, like, after the second failure, they're like, hey, go talk to this one, instructor guy, and he'll basically assess you and, like, see if you're still able to take the test again. It's like a precaution to make sure you're not just, like, completely inept. And when I drove with that guy, perfectly fine, and he was like, oh yeah, I can't see how you haven't passed yet. And I'm like, I know! It's because tests! I can't, I'm a bad tester. It's just terrible. Jacques named it Socko? Previously unknown, this suspect of being a new species that appeared after the Veilfall, Jacques named it Sako. Fortunately, Jacques has no allergic reaction to the bug and has integrated it into his newly designed pants. The origin of Sako. I love the Sako lore. Aid recipient, Margaret and her neighbor. A 17-year-old stylist who runs a candy shop reported significant financial loss due to her neighbor, a jewelry designer who designed a heating ability outfit that accidentally melted all her candles. Her candies. Candles. It's a candy shop. In response, the guild provided styling guidance, helping the neighbor improve their outfit to control the heat so that it only occurred at the fingertips. Volunteers also assisted Margaret in modding the melted candy into lifelike animals, leading to a sales boom. Okay. We don't have any heating outfits. I wonder if there's one day gonna be like a really cold area that that'll be useful in. That type of thing. The guild has observed Margaret and her neighbor frequently engaging in friendly styling duels, melting and remodeling candy, which has fostered their mutual growth. The guild decided to report this story to the Coordination Division as a good example of positive competition among stylists. Okay. Wonder why that was here. Another book. They're everywhere. They weren't here when I was first here, which is interesting. Stylist support application, ancient manuscript with a legible text in parts. Urgently requesting the support and resources of the Stylist Guild HQ. Since the departure of the Wishing One, Wishfield, plagued by extreme weather. It's just cutting out, I see. Earth movements, rapidly elevating the ground. Fortunately, the Queen stepped in, part of the Heartcraft Kingdom. However, in the face, Essling's constantly causing trouble. Our only resource is defending with Whimmancy. Local stylists suffered heavy consequences. And the war against the dark. Increasing reports of missing townspeople. Cause remains unknown. I fear cannot resolved easily. This branch of the Stylist Guild, established recently. Many incomplete and inadequate. We equip our stylists with necessary ability outfits. Okay. It's about dealing with the crises that occurred after the Wishing One departed. Oh well. See, this paper, I remember this paper. When I first started the game, that was like one of the first things that you can read. And it was talking about the rise of Whim and Whimmancy, if I recall. Too bad for these little guys. Oh, okay, hello.
The mirror.
This is the mirror from the, Mirror Crown, right? Why is it here?
Nikki, something's wrong with it.
World shall return to disorder. Give me your power!
Oh my goodness. That's not the same voice that was talking before. I thought for a second that it might be the voice, but it wasn't. What is happening? Is this from the tutorial?
We meet again.
It is! It's the woman from the beginning of the game!
Pain, madness, chaos.
I like how the chest jewelry almost looks like a rib cage.
The heart of infinity is unbalanced.
The world's chaos, the crazed mirror, they all come from within you.
The mirror is crazed?
The miracle outfit, such powerful whim, has unsettled it.
Okay, but who are
When
you?
scales of power tip, those on the losing side always resist.
And that caused the disturbances?
This is dangerous. It could plunge the world into chaos. Nikki!
Nikki is not doing well.
Find your strength, Nikki.
I thought her hair was pink.
I want to be a better dream warehouse.
It's blonde, I guess.
Be as brave as you, Nikki.
I'm honored to call myself a misfit. Thank you.
You're as reliable as my best setting sprays. Thank you for making the Arosa bloom again. Nikki!
Life is flashing before her eyes, dang.
Did I succeed?
Temporarily. To master the power of the Heart of Infinity, you must continue to create, not simply replicate.
Okay.
Infused with your knowledge, experiences, emotions, the miracle outfits you acquire are not of the age of divinity.
Are they
belong
older?
to this era, and
Oh, they're newer, I see. Never mind.
Belong to me.
and now
But like, who
I
are you,
bestow
though?
a final gift.
Related to the Wishing One? Feather.
Go experience the world.
Goodbye, Ina. I don't know who you are still,
Read the footnotes
or why
of
you
the
were all
legends.
chained up before.
Listen to the whisper of the gods. Perhaps you'll find the answer to the miracles.
I see. Silvergale's Feather. A gift from Ina, the Curator. Feathers from the legendary Silvergale are highly valuable crafting material. Isn't the Silvergale also what the people of Stoneville worship? They believe that the Wishing One became the Silvergale. So, huh. Unless I'm misremembering what they called it. What is the Infinity Mirror doing here?
This
Nikki.
Hey,
You! Wait. You went back to normal.
are you gonna make me do Mirror Crown
Nikki.
again?
Thank you. You freed me from the chaos.
I didn't really do anything. But just now, what happened?
I'm not entirely sure.
I wonder if it's even
All
possible
I remember is a storm
to
of whispers
get to this part
overwhelming me.
without doing anything
When
from
I
Mirror
regained
Crown.
consciousness, I was here.
Because you don't meet the Infinity Mirror in anything else other than Mirror Crown.
So strange.
It must make you at least
Could
do the
this be
beginning
connected
quest
to
for
the
it.
Disturbances?
Perhaps. But for now, I can sense that you've managed to calm things down.
But Ina said I need to create more miracle outfits.
Ina, not
to
Ina.
suppress the Heart of
My
Infinity.
goodness.
This is what she gave me.
Feathers.
The other side of the Wishing One. The Silvergale's feather.
Okay, yeah.
Something you will need.
So the Silvergale is what they were
The
talking about with the
hidden
Wishing One.
stories of Wishfield. The forgotten prologue. It holds the love, pain, and sorrow of the Wishing One.
A relic of the Wishing One?
So the people of Stoneville are probably like right to an extent that the Silvergale is the Wishing One.
What a mysterious goddess. She also called it her final gift. Could it be...
Ina's presence is no longer in this world. The place you entered was only a vision she created.
Okay.
Where she truly is remains uncertain. But perhaps one day, in the future, you'll meet again.
I see. You seem to know a lot.
The beginning of the game really made her look
I've been
a lot
around
more evil than
for
she
a
was
long
there.
time. I've I've stood across the land, witnessing wars rise and fall, watching gods come and go. I've been shattered and rebuilt, finally restored by Lady Sanam to fulfill my duty of helping stylists grow. But my earliest memories are just fragmented visions. If not for the recent disturbances, I wouldn't have recalled those ancient gods. Even in my hazy consciousness, I sensed your power, Nikki.
Okay.
Power.
Yes, you possess a strong power of whim, with an aura that feels strangely familiar. I can reflect the true essence
Familiar
of all
to
things.
what?
And you, Nikki, are destined to seek out the miracle outfits. Only by creating more miracle outfits and pushing the boundaries of whim can you suppress the heart of infinity and restore
Is Nikki's,
balance.
like,
The miracle.
whim or essence
I understand now.
similar to, like,
I need to travel to more places. Searching
one of
for
the
key
old
materials
8
to
or
create
something?
them. But there's more to it than that. I need to experience, explore, and discover the different legends and challenges in each land. And then I'll write my own notes on the margins of each sketch. Only then can I create miracle outfits that are truly my own.
Heck yeah.
Your creations will balance the world's hidden side, calm the heart plagued by pain and disorder, and help you become the greatest stylist in Mirrorland. Keep chasing your dreams, Nikki. I've been gone too long. It's time for me to return to the Stylists Guild and resume my mission.
The mission
May
of
inspiration and courage guide
Mirror
you on your
Crown,
journey.
I guess. I don't know. Oh. Okay, this is the new miracle outfit. Oh, you know what? I think I've seen pictures of this one. With the wings around the head. Okay. Very, like, swan-like. It kind of curls up into, like, the shape of a swan head, too. Swans are such funny little guys. There's quite a few swans that live nearby. I think I've said almost this exact same thing on stream before on a previous Nikki stream, but like, I've seen a lot of people talk about like, oh, they're like, oh, swans are so much more aggressive than like ducks and stuff, but like, not really. Swans, ducks, and all that, they're like, sometimes they can act out for seemingly no reason, but a lot of times they just have to be provoked. Sometimes they just don't like your vibes. Generally, it also has to do with how often they are near people. If they're, like, parks that, like, are very frequently visited by people that have swans and ducks in them, the birds around there are less likely to be aggressive just because they're more used to hanging around people. Anyways. Chronicles of Creativity. Ancient manuscript with illegible text in parts. After the veil... Oh, it's another one of these. Okay. After the veil fall. Lost. The Wishing One's protection. No longer. Mirrorland once. Destroyed and decayed. Frequent disasters. Survival. Even the dark attacks. Beings. Suffering. The Eight. Miracles of imagination. The war against the dark. Protracted. Finally welcomed. Year 1 AW. Her daughter inherited the Radiant Legacy. Founded the Stylist Guild. Era of turmoil and prosperity belongs to the Stylists. 7 Kingdoms. Stylist Guild expanded. Spread to Mirrorland. Okay. So this is just notes after entering the AW period. After Wish. Okay. I think that I am now basically caught up with the main story because I didn't get prompted to do another thing after that, unless... Hold on, let me just check. Find the bird. Okay. This is an unrelated quest. It is a world quest, though. Yeah, I think... I'm willing to bet that that's the end of the main story at the moment. Whenever they update it again. I have to look more into what the roadmap for this game is like. But yeah, I just gotta do a few more of the world quests and then I'll basically be entirely caught up. I wonder how I unlock the... hold on. The stuff for the Silver Gale. I can't get to that from here. I have to go from here. Unlock the previous node first. Is this the first one then? No. Which one is the first one? I'm sure I'll be able to figure that out at some point later. Oh! Wait a minute. It's like an entirely different section. Oh, weird. I don't have insight for that. So I have to go from there to over here. Okay. I see. I'm understanding. I am becoming the understander. So I just need to get more insight into collection for this? That's a lot of insight. Especially since collection is probably the one that I naturally would have the most insight in. Because I pick up so much stuff everywhere. These stat boosts will be good for re-challenging all of the different things that I lost previously, or rather didn't get a perfect score in. Okay. Wow. Got all that done. So I'm just gonna quickly hop over to the Cadence-born, wherever he is. Where is he? Oh, no, this is where it is. Isn't there a teleport here? Weird how the map was, like, somehow underdeveloped there. But I just wanted to check in on the Cadence-born and, see if I was able to give any more dues to him. Man, my throat is, like, cracking so hard. What's up, Kilo? Who took a picture with him? Nice. That one kind of suits him. Having more dues of inspiration. I have some. Okay, I have enough. Since I only have one, I'll just watch the little cutscene here. Don't know what it says, but sure. Evening winds sweep fields aglow. The dream will recall the home we know. Okay. If I recall, that can just go on until the song is over, which is quite long. I think that's the completed version of that. Yeah. I got the Momo version too. Natural 80. 90 is the max. Probably gonna be over by the time. Did I just hear Whisper from a Rose? Whisper from a Rose being played? I don't know. If there's any, like, leitmotifs in this game, I would not know them. Usually, like, Greensleeve is in everything, but I haven't heard Greensleeve in this game yet. At least anything that's trying to make, like, a... like an old-timey fantasy setting for anything. Hold on. Get over here. Bug catching insight. Yeah, I'll have to get more insight at another one of the exchanges. With double smiley face. Huh. Okay. Oh, I'm going to equip Momo's thing. Because why not? Oh. I don't have it. Maybe I have to craft it. Yes, I do. That's exactly what it is. I don't have enough. This is so sad. I don't have enough of anything. Crazy. Astro Feather is from the Swan, right? Yep. Glad I did that. I don't have this one either. I really should make more of these just because so I have more variety for Momo, so he's not always so unmatching with everything. But yeah. Yep, I did. The big blue thing. The Cadence board? Does he sing? Does his song have a leitmotif for that? It's Kiss from a Rose, I meant to say. Oh. I was about to say, I don't know Whisper from a Rose. Okay, yeah, I know Kiss from a Rose, that song. If Whisper... because I was thinking, like, Whisper from a Rose might just be some other song that I don't recognize. That might not be intentional. Kiss from a Rose is not a public domain song. But he sings that. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if there's anyone else who's caught that, hearing that it's like a similar song. But anyway, oh, why is this statue headless? I never noticed this before. Oh, yeah, I haven't been doing all the picture rewards. You can, like, take pictures of a bunch of things and catalog them, and you get stamps that give you specific rewards. But anyways, I'm glad that I was able to very succinctly do basically the entire quest, the entire last bit of the main story quest in one stream. That was, that went a lot smoother than I anticipated. Sometimes these quests go on for pretty long and I have to stop in the middle of them. But that was, quite succinct. I already said that word, but I don't have another word for it. I don't know. Yeah, good to put a nice bow on that. It's been over 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's usually my average time for streams that I like to go to, especially for Infinity Nikki, since it's the game that I tend to play the most. Next Infinity Nikki stream, I'm hoping to... I should want to get my insight up on the new Heart of Infinity so that I can get up to here. I might have to do some of this on stream, off stream, because it looks like, yeah, I need a bunch of different insight, and that's gonna probably take quite a bit. This is fishing insight, which I only have 82 of. That's crazy. But yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do for Infinity Nikki on stream is I'm probably going to do the world quests that I have left. The random quests are usually pretty short, and like, well, wasn't the... I think the Swan was a pretty long quest, and that one was considered random? I think. It might have not been. But yeah, I'll do the world quest at the very least. And start working towards making the Silvergale Aria. Is that what it's called? Aria? I can't see what it's called. Anyways, but yeah, I'll work towards the Silvergale dress. And that'll be what I do for the next stream. For now, I think I'm going to end it off here. Especially since last stream was so long, I kind of want to keep this one to the usual length. It is raining. The sky is sad. That stream is ending. But yeah. Looks interesting. I might get it myself. It's a pretty fun game. As long as I could run on basically any computer. There is, like, a bunch of different settings for the game, so depending on what your computer can handle, you can adjust it to be, better. Speaking of computer and handling things, I need to, like, clean out my computer. It's been a while since I've blown out the dust in it, and sometimes it kind of gets a bit hot when it usually doesn't, so I think I probably have to blow it out. Prob Ultra, I have a pretty good PC, that's good. I have it on... I think it's on the max graphics for me right now. I've seen some people have, like, the best graphics possible, and it's extremely detailed. I think if this isn't max graphics, it's pretty close. My PC is my life. Nice. My PC is pretty new. It's a couple years old now, but my PC before was so old. I was hanging on to that thing for dear life. It just got so old, it, like, barely functioned on the best of days. Spent 2,000, that's pounds or euros? I don't know the difference. Not sure what that is in Canadian. Hold on, I can check that real quick. $3,694 Canadian. Oh, you already did it. That's quite a bit of money in Canadian. What was mine? I didn't... This was a gift for me. And mine's a pre-built, it's not a, like, one that was put together. I got it during the time where putting together your own PC became extremely expensive. Because there was that whole, like, microchip supply chain issue, and it was making it so that it was a lot more expensive to build one rather than buying a pre-built. Mine was pre-built but then upgraded manually. Nice. Yeah, the only thing that I put into my computer myself is an extra SSD hard drive. None of the parts on it have been switched out. But yeah, I'm gonna go back into the position that I was in. It's a pretty fun game. A lot more to do in it than you'd think. Well, I'd say that, but I actually was expecting that there would be a lot of, like, side stuff to do in the game. These types of games usually have that. The only thing I kept from the pre-built was the graphics card. Understandable. My brother is going nuts over graphics cards right now. I know he was wanting... There was, like, the specific one that he was wanting to get that was, like, top of the line. I'm not super hardware savvy. I feel like I know a lot more about software and that sort of installation rather than hardware. I couldn't tell you the difference between two different graphics cards. I just know that, like, I know how to tell when something runs well when looking in the computer settings itself, but, like, the specific words and details for how to describe the hardware, I'm not so good at. But yeah. I will go over to this. Our graphics card is, in Canadian is 1,000. Oh, dang. That's a pretty expensive graphics card. But I mean, if it does what's intended, if it makes stuff look real good, then I guess it's worth it. It's overkill for what I do. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Yeah. Understandable. I really haven't tested the limits of this computer yet since I've got it. I want to play some, like, really... I mean, and Nikki is a pretty good game graphically, and this game looks great in it. But, like, I'd want to run something on it that's, like, a crazy detailed game and see how that looks. Like an Elden Ring or something like that. But basically everything I play on it looks pretty good. But yeah. I think I'll end stream here. I was thinking about doing a raid. I don't know if I should. Yeah, you know what? I'll do a raid just for fun. I was thinking that anytime I have, like, 3+ or 4+ viewers, I do a raid on a smaller streamer. I'll do that. We will do that today, just because it's something that I don't do very often. And I got a raid a little while ago, and it was so cool that I want to do that more often. So I so hope you don't mind. That's what we'll do. Oh, you know what? I just realized on OBS I can't see the chat anymore. Okay, we'll look through here. There's Wisp TV. Been streaming for 2 hours. Someone's doing random quests. Oh, Future Virgo is streaming right now. I was looking to just do someone who's also playing Nikki. Virgo is currently playing Mystria, and it's probably way later in the game that I'm at. I don't want to see any spoilers. Wisp TV has 3 viewers. Yeah, sure, let's do this one. Hold on, what does it sound like? Dang it, I'm so indecisive.
Died. Well, except the Wishmaster.
This one has a fucking title, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I was right not to choose that one because they were literally just ending. Yeah, we'll just go here. Sorry about the indecisiveness. Unless... Okay, we will start. Looks like 2 people are ready to raid. Alright, let's go. See you all later.